I'd like to talk to you about one of the most powerful coaching tools that you can use, which I write about in my new book, Sales Leadership. It's called the 60-second coach. That's right. So for all of you managers out there who think coaching takes too long, I finally got tired of hearing that and came up literally with a 60-second coaching strategy you can use in every conversation. Let's set the stage. One of your direct reports approaches you with a challenge or a goal they're looking to achieve. Now, you have a choice. This is your defining moment. You can go right into chief problem solving mode thinking coaching takes too long, so I'll just tell them what they need to do. And you can become that quintessential chief problem solver who spends the rest of their career doling out answers to their team. Or you could take the other path. In 60 seconds, time it right now. Here's the approach. Hey, John, I appreciate you coming to me, and of course, I'm happy to share with you my opinion. However, you're a lot closer to this and to this client than I am, and I really trust you and trust your judgment. So what's your opinion on how to resolve this and move forward to achieve the results you want? How long did that take? Under a minute? If I wanted to talk a little faster, I could probably do it in 30 seconds. Now, that one strategy encapsulates everything that my leads coaching framework also achieves. Number one, it tells people you will share your opinion, just not right up front, because you need to seek to understand others' people's opinions before you share yours. Otherwise, you run the risk of being redundant. Number two, you're acknowledging them in their role and in their position in the situation. Hey, you know what? You're a lot closer to this than I am, and I trust you and I trust your judgment. What does that do? It builds immediate trust and helps build other people's confidence. And the final question, so what's your opinion on how to move forward and achieve the results you want? That's it. Let's break this down now. I know what you're thinking, but Keith, what happens if you ask that question and you hear, I don't know? First of all, nobody could say, I don't know when you ask their opinion. You didn't ask for a solution. You didn't ask for an answer. You asked for their opinion, and everybody has an opinion. Secondly, you may be thinking, but Keith, what if I ask that question and they don't have an answer at all, or the solution they provide, I know for a fact would not work? Well, here's part two to this coaching strategy. There's three scenarios you're going to find in every coaching conversation. Once you get to this point, number one, the person shares with you a solution that shockingly might be better than yours. Tell them to run with it. Coaching is done. They self-assessed, found a solution or a new insight on their own, have the accountability around it. Conversation's over. Or what's the second scenario? Well, the second scenario is maybe it's half-baked. Maybe they shared with you a couple of things that worked really well, but it wasn't a fully baked solution. The third scenario is it's not baked at all. They don't have the ingredients. They probably don't even have an oven, let alone even in the kitchen. So what do you do in scenarios 2 and 3? Well, you certainly don't want to look at them and say, are you kidding me? That's a surefire way to erode trust in a heartbeat. Instead, take this approach. Hey, John, thanks so much for sharing your opinion with me. I really appreciate it. Let's walk through your solution together and see how it plays out to ensure it achieves the results you want. Now the conversation becomes a collaboration, not an interrogation. That person will leave the conversation feeling supported and empowered because their manager just didn't tell them what to do nor make them wrong. They collaborated together, and not only did you come up with a new solution, you also helped build this person's critical thinking as well as their ability to be a strategic problem solver. Think about it. One question can achieve that result. Here's Keith Rosen wishing you extreme success.